Hey everyone, I'm Andrea, your real life English fluency coach, and in today's lesson you are going to be learning 55 common English phrases that you can start using in conversations to sound more natural when speaking. So these phrases that I will teach you today are ones that natives use a lot. They are alternatives to very common or more formal ways of expressing yourself. Maybe the types that you learn in a classroom. So we are here to teach you how natives really speak in the real world. So you can grab yourself a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a notebook and pen so that you can start jotting these down while you watch the lesson, and then you can start learning them and using them. In case you're new here, I want to let you know that we are here to guide you beyond the classroom, to live and learn and speak English in the real world. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down below so that you don't miss any of our new lessons. Okay, so the first phrases that we're going to have a look at are how to ask someone how they are. So you've probably learned that you would say, "How are you?" And while we do still use this, natives use a lot of other expressions, a lot of other phrases to ask this question. So the first one is, "How have you been?" Okay, so there I'm pronouncing every single word quite clearly, but when we tend to ask this question, we do use contractions and connected speech. So rather than saying, "How have you been?" I would say, "How have you been?" So how and have contract to make how've, and it's a lot faster, it's a lot more natural, and this is the way that natives speak. Also, what tends to happen here is the you isn't really sounded out the way that it is like formally. So instead of saying "How have you been?" we would say "How have you been?" So that you sounds a bit more like a yeah. So that's some connected speech there as well. And certainly in America, they would do this for sure. Another way to say this is, "What have you been up to?" But again, instead of saying and expressing every single word, we would say, "What have you been up to?" So again, we use contractions. I know sometimes learners are afraid of using contractions because they think that it's really informal, but I'm here to tell you they are not informal. They are a part of everyday speech, and you can write using contractions as well, just as long as it's not maybe for an essay or some formal writing. What have you been up to is also a great way to ask this question, because rather than "How are you?", which can be quite a closed question, "What have you been up to?" makes you think of a long